Hey guys, I am Joanne Johnson, the motivational chef, and this is Good Mood, Good Food. Let me tell you, we have an action-packed show for you today. It is going to be awesome. And you know, every single week I tell you that this show is better than the last show. No, I'm for real. It really is. This is going to be a show that is not to be missed. You know that Good Mood, Good Food is the place where unbridled humor, great food, entertainers meet. I want you to buckle up, get ready, don't turn that dial, as Wolfman Jack used to say, right? So we're going to be back in about just 2 seconds. We'll see you in a minute. All right, you guys, we are back live from Cook Station, downtown Greenville in the West End, and we are we're excited. I've got Sheri Taylor with me today from Magic 98.9. You know she's the midday diva. I could not stand it because last week she was with us. She did a fantastic job, and I personally could not do without her. So I invited her back, and we had promised that we were going to do some Italian. So we are going to do that today. We're going to make a Tuscan chicken with a little bow tie pasta and a down and dirty Italian salad. Just easy stuff that you can get done in 20 minutes or less. And of course we have the band South 85 with us today. And if y'all do not know who they are, live from the Cook Station. That's what happens. We're downtown in the West End. That is how it goes, my friend. But you know, we have lots of people going on. There's a lot of activity down here. Shoppers are coming in and out of the store. So if you hear a little bit of noise, that's why. And the Cook Station, as always, has some wonderful deals going on here. If you've not been down, you need to get down and check out some of the things that they've got here in the store. It is wonderful. And of course, we have a live audience, as we always do. They're in it for the food. They're not coming to see me. They're not coming to see anybody, contrary to popular belief. They're here to taste the food, so we have to bring it like we mean it, right? Yeah. All right, but again, a Tuscan chicken in 20 minutes or less. And again, we have Sheri Taylor from Magic 98.9, the midday diva, and the band South 85, and they are an alternative country rock band. If you've been living under a rock and you don't know who they are, you need to check them out. Their sound is just wonderful. They're going to be bringing us 2 songs today that are originals. The first one is going to be called El Camino, and I personally am looking very forward to that. But we are happy that you're here with us. We're also going to be talking about something I almost forgot. You know, I get excited and I forget things. But we're going to be talking about how do you know when you're about to manifest your dreams, and what does that look like? Because people often, they trudge along and they're wondering, hey, you know, are things really working for me? Are things happening? Should I give up? Is it really not going to happen? Should I start over? So we're going to talk about those things. And I'm experiencing some things in my life that I cannot even imagine. I have waited years and years, y'all, for things to start happening, and they are, and I can barely stand me. So I know you can't. Anyway, but again, we're going to work with our salad. We're going to do pepperoni and salami and mozzarella. And I know my belly's like, you know, I wore my stretchy pants, okay? I had to wear my stretchy pants. But I am going to use a bow tie pasta. It has a little gluten, so I don't get to eat that. It's not going to hurt my feelings because I think everyone's going to want to eat that, right? Yes. All right, we are going to get ready again for the band. And we're going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start just getting my heat on just a little bit. Not my heat, but the oven heat, okay? Because we can't handle this. No, I'm kidding. My husband's looking at me going, God, no, you did not say that. I did say it. Okay, we're going to start that heat, and we're going to put just a little bit of olive oil on it so we don't burn our pan. And in a second, I'm going to throw that chicken in, let that get started, and I'm going to turn it over to the band, South 85. All right, let me just grab this chicken, just like so. Oh, and before I forget, just take your chicken and fillet that so it's half of what it was. Okay, that's going to make it cook a lot faster. If you get it too thick, you're going to be waiting 7 days for it to, you know, and we don't have that kind of time because we are some busy people. All right, now let's get the chicken going and let's turn it on over to the band South 85.
Decided I'd had enough of his cheating ways. It's time for a change, let my worries leave. Freezing wind blowing out of this town, leaving crying Tucson with my windows down. Soul's gonna drop from the touch of this hate. Love has seen the last of me. I know setting sun. No, I'm the lucky one. Here we go, and the path was unpaved. Saw the sign, he turned left on the devil's highway. Pulled too long, me in the tank, he running dry. Coming like a wave, he came rolling turned from red to a steely gray. Tequila mixed in the back of the truck where we lay. Lost in the night while the full moon shine, making his way across my lower state line. Said I love you, then started making some plans. But I left his ass in the sand. I'm all done. It's a man like the sun. Just had to ride.
Okay, we are back. How fantastic was that?
That was amazing.
And it's an original song.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to get a CD.
Well, we're going to find out later.
Okay.
Because we need to get, if it's not on the radio already, it needs to be.
Yeah, and wait a minute. I know someone in radio.
You
Wait
do?
a minute. Hello.
Oh, it's Sheri Taylor from Magic 98.9. Isn't that a coincidence? How that happens? I love that because we get to pair bands with radio personalities, and it's just so cool to watch what's happening. And y'all get to hear people like this, and whether they're on the radio or not, and maybe you just never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. You never know.
But I didn't invite you for that reason. I invited you back because I absolutely loved you last show.
Oh,
it was wonderful,
fun.
and we had threatened, or maybe the word is not threatened, we shared with folks that we may or may not do some Italian at some point.
Oh yeah, and Italian means love. If you're cooking Italian for someone, it means I love you.
Yes. Well, and we had said we were going to do the gravy, you know, how you go and we were going to bring it, you know, but we didn't. We lied. So that means you have to come back another time later for us to do that. What we're doing now is an easy breezy Tuscan chicken. And everybody's seen this all over the internet, but we had some folks say, because you know they write into the show and they're like, oh, can you make such and such? And they want to see those things. And this was one that somebody had said, hey, can you guys do the Tuscan chicken? And just show us how easy it really is and how quick it really is. So before the break, all we did is put a little olive oil in that pan, and we put the chicken breasts in there that we filleted so they're nice and thin.
Nice and thin, and they cook real fast that way.
Absolutely. We did a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, a little black pepper on them. If you want to throw a little bit of salt on there as well, that's in this little container here.
Beautiful container here.
Yes. Okay, and so that's just doing its thing, and it's so super yummy. And you know, we've got to have that protein,
perfectly
right?
brown that is.
Yes, it's a cute dish. I like it. And while that's cooking, so we want to do about 5 minutes on each side. And then I thought, what would pair better with that than an Italian salad?
Oh, absolutely. Love salad. I see spinach over there. I'm all in.
Yeah. So it's an easy salad. So what we're going to do is kind of move over this way, and we're going to take some leafy romaine. Okay. If we can get it out of our bowl. All right, just like so. And just a tiny bit of spinach because we're going to use the rest of the spinach in our dish.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so just a little, just to say that we did. Okay. And
Make it a little more healthy.
Yeah, I love all of these greens. I love spinach. I love kale. And you know, a few weeks ago on the show, we threw that in a pasta dish as well.
Oh,
and
yummy.
it was super yum. Okay, so to this,
Okay.
we are going to take our roasted red peppers, just like so. And I'm not even going to cut them because, again, it's about being very quick. Because we're busy. We have lives. We have families. We have careers. Gosh knows what else we do.
I don't think we even have time to sleep.
No.
They haven't invented more hours in the day, so I never sleep.
No. Okay. Some green olives because why wouldn't we?
I know. And black olives.
And because, again,
I absolutely love olives. You'll be proud of me. Everybody was watching me. That's why I didn't. I saw olives, and I'm like, everyone behind the camera was talking to me. I'm like, And I almost grabbed the olives and ate them, but I didn't because there would be none left for the show.
No, because I went by and I snuck one. When nobody was looking.
Wow. See?
When you were a little girl, did you like stick them on your fingertips?
I make them dance? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I did that as well. But any weasel. So we're just gonna, and I'm using my hands. They are clean, just so everybody knows. But these, like Rachel Ray always talks about that, these are your best tools, right? So get in there with that. Can you flip that real quick for me? We're gonna take some bite-sized salami, okay? Like this, just toss it in. Doesn't that look cute already? I think it's really cute.
It's pretty. I love color in a salad.
Oh, that one we have to eat later. Okay, that's too thick for the salad. So my husband's probably eyeing that already.
Oh, he likes the thick lettuce?
Yeah, no, the salami was a little bit too. Yeah.
I thought it was lettuce you threw out.
A little bit of pepperoni in there.
Oh, that's a little bit?
It's a lot of it. I told you.
Well, you know what? That's a little bit.
Okay, thank you for helping me. This is why I brought you.
Yeah,
you see,
I'm
you've
here
got
to
to
help.
watch me.
I'm a giver, Joanne.
You are a giver, and I am not to be trusted at all. Okay, now look, we have these mozzarella balls. Okay. Oh, and you know what? Let's go ahead and take our chicken out, and if you want to put it in that bowl, and we're going to leave our pan on. Okay. I'm going to come back to that in just a second. Okay. So let's put our chicken. Okay.
This is perfectly brown. Look at that.
It's really yummy.
And it's you can also still see the juices still sealed in there, which is great. Because I hate when you have dried out chicken.
No, I don't like it. But I want it cooked, but I don't want it super dry.
Exactly.
And then I have to have water. Okay. All right. A little butter or a lot of butter. You know, Paula Dean would be proud.
What's one stick gonna do?
What's one stick among friends? You know?
I know.
Okay, so that's doing its thing. Okay, to that now. And you hear all the hustle and bustle that we got going on at the cook station. I kind of like that though. You feel that energy coming in off the street and stuff. And y'all know we go on location. So we may be at a restaurant one day. I know we're going to Nashville. We're having some country music artists that are be coming on the show.
Wonderful.
We're going to get in and go for a car ride.
Ooh.
I just felt like it was a dog. Let's go for a car ride.
No, I'm all in for those.
Yeah.
I do those all the time. I'm all that.
It's fun. And I like road trips. Anyway, okay, so we have our butter, okay? A little bit of garlic. How much? A lot of it.
Yeah, I'm all
Here's
for
the thing,
garlic.
the garlic is good for our heart and it's very Italian. If you're gonna do the butter.
And you know what keeps the vampires away?
Okay, good. Good, because we all need that. All right, so there's that. And you know, don't put your butter in too soon. Don't let it go too long because then it gets a really bitter taste and it's gross. Okay? A little heavy cream. Like this. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Heavy on the heavy cream. I like
Heavy
that.
on the heavy
like
cream.
the way
I
you're
warned
thinking.
you about stretchy pants, okay?
Exactly. Well, I got stretchy skirt on today.
There you
I
go.
learned after last week.
A lot of what I do, you know, is meals that heal, and apparently I'm getting away from that, and I'm just moving more toward light. I mean, I'm just like, let's just go with the comfort food. Let's get incredibly comfortable. But it feels good.
It does, and like you said, it's very light, and that's a beautiful
Yes.
thing because we're in springtime now, and you know, this is South Carolina. We're going to be hitting summer like real fast.
Yes.
And so you don't want a heavy huge meal. You want something not light but filling, and that's exactly what this is.
That's what this is. So we're going to put some spinach in there. Okay? So we've got our garlic. We've got our heavy cream. We're going to add a little bit of chicken broth to that as well. Just like that. Yes, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to also, once that wilts down a little, we're going to add some sun-dried tomato.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So, and a lot of this is things that people have on hand, right? And do you see how fast this is? Because, you know, we're filming this live. No cuts, no edits. So you guys are watching this, how fast it's going to be, how fast it takes you. And a lot of these things y'all have at your house. And we went ahead, though, and we made off the bow tie pasta.
Yes.
Okay.
That's nice to have.
It's nice to have. Let's add a little bit of the sun-dried tomato. You know, I'm going to add that. Just throw it over my shoulder. You know. All right, there's that. We're happy. The pan is happy. Is the heat on? Everything's doing what it should be
heat's
doing?
on. I'm getting a nice little brown coat on my arm.
Are you?
So I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to turn it up just a smidge. Okay, we're going to add just a little bit of black pepper.
Black pepper, absolutely.
Yeah, let's add a little bit of black pepper. Okay, okay, terrific. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back. Okay. It's smelling so good.
Oh, absolutely wonderful.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
It's
All right,
bubbly.
here's what we're going to do. Okay. So we added the black pepper, the onion powder, a little garlic powder, a little salt. In here we've got a little chicken broth, the spinach, the roasted red pepper, and the heavy cream. Okay, we're going to place our chicken breast back in there, and we're going to start to let that just do its little dance. and it smells so good. But you know, because I feel like the dish isn't quite decadent enough, it's not rich enough, and it only requires at this point 2 buttons off your pants, that we're gonna add some bacon. Okay.
Everything's better with bacon and butter.
Everything.
Here, let me help you with that.
Yeah,
Ready?
thank you. Can you just, because apparently I can't. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way.
I'm not gonna be stingy with this, Joanne.
Oh no, baby, I think you should put all of it.
Okay.
If it's in the dish, let's use it all. All right, and how do we feel like we are? Look at how pretty that is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I love it. And we've added our garlic, so we're good to go. And then we've got our bow tie. So in a minute, we're going to add that back in, but let's just kind of let it do its thing.
Little simmer, little.
But I want to talk to you too while we're doing that. Oh, I forgot the lemon.
All right.
Because wouldn't that be wonderful?
And I'm gonna grab these to smear that around a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to come over on this side because we're going to make our dressing for our salad. And I do not like, you know, chefs, we don't like to waste anything.
No, absolutely.
So you're going to find out in a second a little trick. Okay, that is not even open, so I can't use that. This is the real deal, folks. This is what happens, right? You're at your house, you think you have it going on, and then you're like, oh, that's broken, that doesn't work, whatever. So those kind of things happen.
You improvise.
You improvise, and you hear motorcycles.
That happens in my house all the time.
Little lemon zest. Just a little. I love the smell of lemon. And it is so healthy and so good. And you know what's interesting about lemon is that it is an alkaline fruit, which is funny because it tastes very acidic, but it helps your body to remain alkaline. So people that are trying to lose weight like myself who can't stop eating 3 Musketeer bars, what?
I didn't hear that.
No, and people like me who like go up and down with your weight, and I cheat, and I cleanse for 2 days, right? And then I'm like, well, I starved myself for 48 hours, so I earned the Milky Way.
I convinced myself Snicker bars are healthy because it has peanuts in it.
That's what I'm saying to you. So this kind of helps with that. So lemon in your water, okay? And I'm right now getting a chicken facial, which is opening my pores, and it's awesome. It's awesome. But I'm gonna smell delicious later.
Absolutely.
Okay, so a little bit of that. Fantastic. So that's doing its thing. But tell me what's been going on with you, because you always have stuff going on. You were just on the road, weren't you, Jess?
Yeah. I actually do a segment with Magic called Magic Road Trips, where I go to different little areas that you can get to within a 2 or 3.
You're holding out on me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm taking you with me next time. We're going to cook on the road.
Oh, Jeff, did you hear that? Oh, my husband's
Yeah, we
here
can do
watching.
that. Actually, one year,
all of the Jeffs,
all the Jeffs, like I'm going to. I got
because
the
we're
camera.
going on the road, and maybe you should come with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Little destinations that you can get to in a couple of hours around here that, you know, some people may have heard of this place or that place, but they don't know everything about it. They just know 1 or 2 things. So it's like I take you behind the scenes and you get to see what's going on. Like I got to go to Charleston Fashion Week a couple of weeks ago and cover that. That was so fun.
I love
Next year,
that.
are you in? That was
I am so in
I don't
on
think
that.
I slept the whole weekend. And then I got to go into
Yes.
Pigeon Forge and do some trips. So I've got some coming up all over Georgia too. So yeah, definitely get in the car with me and go. But we do these magic road trips for the station. You can see that on our station blog through my blog, Sheri Taylor. I also act, and I have some web series that I've been working on. There's one called Youthful Ambition that I work on out of Charlotte. I'm a recurring character named Jessie Kristoff. I'm a investigative reporter who stirs some stuff up. I like digging up dirt on people, but I have dirt on myself that I don't want people to know. So my character, you can see that's coming to Amazon in the fall.
Okay, so this is a must-watch.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it's a must-watch. It's great. It's great. It's called Youthful Ambition, and I can give you more information about that later.
Please, yeah.
And I had a film I did for Sony that just came out in February.
So you're so much more than a radio personality,
Absolutely.
and I love that. People nowadays are doing a lot more.
And,
you know,
and there's so much you can do in this area too, in the entertainment field, because my agents out of Charlotte, they book me stuff out of Charlotte, they book me stuff in Atlanta, and they're national, so it's like I can travel wherever. So it's a really fun thing, because I get to stay in my home base. I grew up here. I'm a Greenville girl. I don't sound like a Greenville girl, but I am. I grew up here, and so it's like I get to come home, but I also get to go pursue my dreams.
I love that. See, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. And I'm absolutely right now doing what I wanted to do since I was 3 years old. And it's just the coolest thing ever. And it doesn't feel like work, right?
Exactly.
When you do what you love.
Do what you love, and you never work a day in your life. I totally
That's
believe
exactly
that.
right. And you might be tired at the end of the day, but you're like, you know what? It's a different kind of a tired, and the band understands that as well. You're out there and you're doing these gigs, right? And you're like, that's awesome. I need a nap, but I absolutely just loved it.
Yeah,
So,
it's a good tired. It's rewarding. It's rewarding.
it is. And what else is rewarding is this meal. We're going to have to go like to the gym 500 times, and it's okay.
I'm going in the morning at 9. My trainer Stacy's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
It's okay though, but it'll be worth it. Sorry.
So and I think the bacon in there was just a nice little touch, don't y'all think? Just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So we've got the chicken again. We've got the bow tie. We've got the cream, and we're gonna make our dressing real quick for our salad. So here's the deal. You know these buffalo mozzarella balls that come in here, and they've been marinating for gosh knows how long.
In oil.
Right, in oil. So we're gonna take these mozzarella balls out. Okay, just place them in this salad. I love this salad so very much, but we're not going to waste the liquid. Okay, like I said, we chefs, we don't waste anything.
You don't waste it. You can use something for everything.
So we're going to actually use this little bowl, and we're going to make our salad dressing right out of this. And then we can store it in our container or whatever. I'm going to pour just a tiny bit in this bowl just for right now. Okay, I'm going to take some white wine vinegar. Okay, and we can turn that off because that's completely ready.
Oh, and it smells amazing.
Okay. Let's pour a little white wine vinegar in there. How about a little pepper? Okay, do I have the pepper?
Yeah, you have the pepper.
I'm looking to you for no reason because I stole it from you.
No, that's okay.
A little pepper. Let's put a little salt in there.
Okay.
Okay, and a little bit more of our lemon zest.
All right,
Go ahead and just toss it on in there.
Alrighty.
Just like that, and believe it or not, because that oil has all of those Italian spices that are already in there, why would you want to waste that? That's gold.
No, I
right
wouldn't
there.
want to waste that at all.
And then believe it or not, this Greek vinaigrette is done right before our eyes.
Perfect.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about manifesting your dreams and how you know that it's happening. You know, my husband and I were talking on the ride over here, and we kind of had questions. People are like, again, as I said earlier, how do you know that it's happening? And are you struggling and you're watching other people's dreams come true and you're wondering, is it ever going to happen to you or for you? We're going to talk about that in just a second. We'll be right back. Okay, you know, I'm ready.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I think I am.
This is the moment of truth, okay? We're going to be tasting it. You're going to be tasting it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take, oh yeah.
Oh, a nice, perfectly thin chicken breast.
Yeah. Okay, just a little bit.
Oh, definitely get some of that spinach in there.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's kind of exciting.
Oh, that's enough pasta.
That's enough pasta? Okay, so
I'm
good.
part Italian and I said that. Can you believe that?
No! Okay, so we're gonna finish off our dressing. So
Okay.
again, we used what was left in the buffalo mozzarella mixture, okay? Because that's got a lot of Italian seasoning and so forth. We put a little lemon zest in there. We're gonna put just a little bit of lemon juice, and we used some white wine vinegar. Why not use this? Why would we throw this away?
Exactly. It's already there for you. It's a no-brainer.
And let's throw a little bit of garlic in there. Because again, we're gonna lower our blood pressure. We're gonna not kiss anybody later.
And
but
worry
we're gonna
about those
feel good.
vampires? Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not a thing.
So in our salad, we have the pepperoni, we've got the bite-sized salami, the romaine, the leafy romaine, a little bit of spinach because we threw the rest in there.
Absolutely.
And then we've got the buffalo mozzarella balls. Okay. And
Mix it
a little
up
bit
a
of dressing, just like this. Or, you know me, a lot of bit of dressing.
You know what?
The
I think you
garlic.
missed a leaf over there, but that's okay. We'll make up
Let's
for it.
toss it. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
you got it?
Yes, I do. Help with that. This. Do you see how easy this? Oh, and I forgot we have our olives in there too. We've got the green olives.
Yes, and olives are so good for you. They're healthy fats.
They are so yummy. And the roasted red pepper is in there. I could just get a fork in this entire bowl.
Yeah.
And I would be happy.
You know what? I might cause a diversion and run out the front door with it. Just saying.
That's okay. That's okay. All right,
We'll see how
let's
fast
go
the
ahead,
band can
and I
run.
want you to taste this. I'm going to put this in this bowl.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put a little bit in there, and I want your honest opinion. No, I don't. If it's not good, lie to everyone. I say that every week.
Well, I will say if you put extra cheese in there, everything is amazing
Okay.
to me. I am a rat. I love cheese.
Okay, let's make sure we've got
That one right
extra
there.
cheese.
That one. Yeah, I need to teach
All right,
that one a lesson.
So I need you to taste that. I
Okay.
need you to taste the chicken. And you and I are going to talk about some motivation. Let me clean my hands real quick.
Okay.
You know that every week we try to motivate. We attempt to motivate people.
We
right?
attempt.
I motivate myself. That's what
You
I do.
motivate me.
Somebody asked me the other day because they're like, you know, you're a motivational speaker. How do you? Is it fabulous?
Oh my word.
Squee. Okay.
In one little bite, I'm tasting all the flavors at once.
Okay, my heart just goes, yes, Lord. Okay, it's really exciting. Now, I love when people love my food. It makes me happy. But this is actually a healthy salad. And that dressing right, could not have been easier.
So easy. It was already there. You were going to use the mozzarella cheese balls anyways. So you already had all the seasonings there. Why waste it? You already had a nice oil base. You just put your vinegar in there, you're good.
Exactly. Well, I feel motivated by that. So here's the thing. We're talking, oh, that's what they said. The person was like, oh, you know, how does a motivational speaker motivate yourself? I do not know. It is really hard. And I said, if you met my kids, right? Because you and I talked about the kids and how difficult it is. It is really hard when people are negative around you. I didn't even say my kids are negative, but they are. And no, it's difficult because kids are kids, right? And not everybody has a fabulous day. And it kind of like gets on you. Not my kids, again, kind of. And just sometimes. You have to do things to deflect that.
Yes.
Right?
And as being the mom, you actually have to rise above it. You may have had the worst day in the world, but when my kids get in the car, I have to be their little cheerleader, their little, you know, motivational, let's go, let's do this. And of course my oldest is always like, but you don't understand, I've had a bad day. And you just want to open up a can of, I've had a really bad day, but you can't do the one up on the kid. You can't do that.
I can't?
No, you try. Well, mine are 9 and 6, so I can't at this point. You have older ones, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm like, have you met me? Because yes, I can. Listen, it's you know, I know you're 10. But it's really hard. So I'm sorry, I pulled an Eddie Murphy. Anyway, so moving on. I need you to taste the chicken.
All right.
But we're gonna talk. Do you have a fork and a knife?
I don't have a knife, but
okay, we can use this fish knife. We don't care.
You know, no judgment here.
We just want to get
no shame in this game.
But while you're doing that, so we promised that we were going to talk about how do you know that your dreams are manifesting and what does that look like? And you know, here's what I can tell you. When you go through struggles for a really long time and you're out there working it, you're trying to kill it and you're hustling, you're grinding, whatever those buzzwords are today, you're out there and you're hitting all of these walls and you're wondering, should I just give up? Is it awesome?
It's amazing.
My heart is like, yes. Okay, seriously. I know, I say that, it's not a joke. I get really excited.
Bacon and spinach together, fabulous.
So it was a good idea, right, to add the bacon at the end? Okay,
absolutely.
that's what I'm saying. So, okay, so let's go back to this because I get tangential. So you're wondering, how's it going to go? Should I just give up? Because a lot of time, and we talked about this last week, that people want to give up too soon. And we gave that analogy of that person is in the cave, right? And they're picking away and at that wall of dirt, not knowing that the goal was right
just
on
like
the other
little
side.
Tiny half
one
an inch.
more.
Yeah, just one more little peck.
Yeah. And so, but because you don't pay attention to the signs, a lot of times you think that it's not happening for you. So, you know, what it looks like is pretty much everything starts lining up for you. You start getting right connection. You start finding, like, you'll see words and phrases and things on the radio, and all these things start like being coincidence. And you know there's no such thing as coincidence.
No, things happen for a reason.
They
totally believe
They totally do. And you start meeting people that you feel like you've known forever. I went to a meeting the other day and I walk in and I told my husband I knew where the bathroom was, I knew where everything was in this office. I had never been there before, but I had. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It was my destiny, it was the right path, and it was also, by the way, the coolest thing ever.
That's awesome.
And then you sit there, it's like this huge deja vu. And you're like, what is happening? But you feel, what happens is you get really anxious in the beginning, but then you start to get this almost matter-of-fact feeling like, yeah, and?
It's a calm. It's a calm that comes over you, because I totally believe in surrounding myself with people of the like mind that I'm in.
Yes.
As in people that aren't negative, people that want to help raise you up in the sense that you're also helping raise them up. As in, if you have a candle and I have a candle, my candle's not going to burn brighter if I knock yours out. We both have candles. It's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's that whole so on and so on and so on, because it's just going to grow bigger and bigger. And surrounding yourself with positive people makes for a positive thing.
Stop trying to blow other people's candle out, man.
Exactly.
I mean,
that
seriously.
Work. That doesn't work. That just it's just petty and jealous. And it's like, you know, encourage people. Even if they're having a bad day, you never know what that one smile or encouragement means to someone. And it helps you, because it's like you get that smile back, and then it's like a little bounce in your step you take with you.
That's exactly
right. And a long time ago, getting on an airplane, little nervous flyer here. I love flying. I love
I'm
traveling.
scared. I don't like
but
it.
it's like I'm a nervous flyer. So I picked up a copy. It's a little tiny book, The Prayer of Jabez. And basically in it, it says God wants you to, ask him to bless you. And so every day it's like, if it's your will, just bless me in this and bless me in that. And it's not a greed thing. It's opening yourself up to what the universe has for you.
We're going to talk about that again in a minute.
Okay.
I'm not done. We'll be right back. Okay, listen, I'm not done hearing that. That was awesome. But, we're talking about how do you know?
Yes.
And you were sharing about that book with Jabez and
Yes.
all that. And I'm glad that you said that. And I appreciate that so much. And we have so many fears, and we have, we get disappointed. And, we see that a lot with people in this industry because everybody is chasing that dream.
Yes.
And it takes years. And we said before, the average overnight success takes 20 years. So it's not, you don't just walk into like they did back in, my grandma's day or my
They
mom's
saw
day.
you
where
sitting at a lunch counter
she's
somewhere
at
in
the
Beverly
soda
Hills.
counter, and got discovered. It doesn't happen like that.
No, that didn't even happen like that. That's just a story.
No, no, unless you're living in LA like I used to, and that's a different story.
That's a
but
different
we were
story.
talking about Wolfman Jack, which is so funny because my husband, I told him, I was like, he was an awesome guy. You remember him?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
They tell us in radio not to talk like that.
No, because it was terrible. And he is like 25 or more years older than me, but we partied one night in LA, and he was really, really awesome. But that's a whole nother life.
That's a whole nother
Whole nother life. But he behaved himself. It wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. But super, super nice guy. And I love that. And again, maybe that's where my love for radio personalities comes from way back then. But we've got everything done, the Tuscan chicken.
Oh, so
and I want to, just kind of like to take these last couple minutes before our band, South 85, is gonna take us out singing. They're gonna do another original song, okay, which is Mama's 45, and it's about domestic violence. Just a really, really good song. And we're gonna let everybody taste this. And go to www.joannejohnsoninc.com. You can get everybody's website from my website. If you go to co-hosts, all of the bands are there. All of the co-hosts are there. You can go directly to their sites, but also tell them how they can get a hold of you directly.
They can find me through magic989.com. Through that website, you can email me. You can also follow me on all my social media. I have Twitter up there. I also have Instagram, a little bit of everything. At Twitter, I'm Re Comedy because I'm also an actress and a comedian, so you can find me through that. Also, Radio Chick 98.9 at Instagram. So just find me and like me, follow me, and we'll have a good time.
Absolutely, you should do it. So, I want to thank you again. And this was your second time with me, and please come back.
Anytime you feed me, I'm here. I will work for my supper.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
May sing for my supper. You just may have to turn the volume down.
And she sings too, and we may hold her to that.
Uh-oh.
That is okay. But again, you can go to www.joannejohnsoninc. Go to Joanne Johnson INC on all platforms, just for consistency's sake, because I could get lost otherwise. And Tracy, what about you guys? How do they get to you for social media?
We're on Facebook a lot. So South 85 Band on Facebook. We have a website, south85.com. Our music is on iTunes. We have a promo video on YouTube. You can find us pretty much anywhere. But hit us up and
Excellent. And you should do that as well. So, one more thing before we go. Again, talking about manifesting your dreams, and again, looking for those signs. Go to because on the JoanneJohnsonINC.com website, we have a blog on there as well. So you can find all information about all kinds of different things on the other shows that we do as well. You can find. And again, thank you everybody for coming. Y'all need to come back. This is fantastic. You can get the recipes on Instagram. And we're going to do it. You and I are going to wrap this up a little bit. We're going to make some taster plates for everybody here in the audience and for the band as well. And I'm going to turn it right now over to the band one more time, singing Mama's 45, South 85.